a rich man's world. I have turned the soul of this beautiful.
To be or not to be, to pre-order or not to pre-order. On today's video, we're chatting about pre-orders. What's it mean to do pre-orders for your brand? What's the pros to it? What's the cons to it? And is it right for you as a brand owner? What do I mean by pre-orders? Well, when you've got your clothing brand, you've got a new release. Let's go, for example, with the fleece. The fleece that I've shown you guys so many times in the last few videos. So I've got this brand new fleece that I've made, right? And I really like it. I think it looks great. So far from what I've seen online, you guys like it too. So I feel pretty confident. But I've got this little doubt in my chest that's like, I don't know if I can sell the MOQ of 100 straight away. I might not have the funds to buy the MOQ of 100 units straight away. So maybe I'm going to do a pre-order. I'm going to take this sample that I have here. I'm going to chuck it on the floor, get my camera out, and I'm going to shoot some product shots. Once I've shot the photos of the product on my backdrop, I'm going to go on Photoshop, take away the background, put it on the website, promote it on my Instagram or my TikTok and wherever, and say, hey, fleece coming out online on end of February, pre-orders available in 2 to 3 weeks, boom, that's it, done. Once it goes online, the sales start coming through, you close the store after a while, you buy in the bulk units, supplier makes it, sends it to you, give it to the customer, job done. That's pretty much it. That's how the pre-order method works. Quite a few obvious pros to this. One, you don't really put any money down yourself. So for example, with an item like this jacket here, it might cost me quite a bit to make up front. I can avoid the risk of me investing, let's say, 100 units, let's say maybe, I don't know, £25 to make each one, £25,000 put on production. That was wrong. £2,500, sorry, on production I meant. Into the jacket. I can avoid that by getting the money from customers first, and then I can put that money into making production for the jacket. The second pro to it is that I can release more items at once in one collection if I'm doing pre-orders as well. If I have to buy in the bulk of every single item, I've got a limited amount of money available, I might only do, let's say, 1 t-shirt and 1 hoodie. But when I'm doing pre-orders for everything, I could now say, oh, I can actually put out 3 hoodies now and 3 sweatpants and 2 t-shirts all on pre-order, get the money in first and produce it. I got room to do a lot more in one collection than I would if I was buying the bulk stock up front with my own money. Another pro to pre-order as well is the fact that, let's say for example, you made this sample now in January, and I've teased this sample when I went on my trip to Iceland. Check it out here, the video to go see that again. I've teased it on Iceland, now thinking, damn, the hype around this product is super high right now. I want to put this out right now while it's still hot, but the bulk stock takes 4 or 5 weeks to get made. I can put it as a pre-order, and I can really maximize the hype on the product right now and sell it now on pre-order than waiting 5 weeks time where people might not be as inclined to buy it in 5 weeks time, or they might lose out on that. I might lose out on an impulse purchase I would have made if I put it out right now. So it's the right way to also maximize your chances when you tease a sample online and it's got a lot of love and a lot of hype for it. But there are some problems. They take a long time, pre-orders, a lot of the time. For example, like we said, it could be around 4 to 5 weeks to get this jacket made and shipped to me internationally. They might not want to wait that long, the customer. So now you may miss out on sales. People might come online and say, oh, I want to buy this jacket that we have right here, but then see like, oh, it takes 4 to 5 weeks to come. Forget about it. Forget about it. I don't want it. I don't want it anymore because I don't want to wait 5 weeks to get it. Number 2 is that, again, almost the same sort of idea of missing out on sales, is that for a first-time customer has not actually shopped your brand before, we haven't built that trust with them yet. So if they come to your website and now see, oh, I want to buy this jacket, but I have to wait 4 to 5 weeks as a pre-order, they might not trust in you enough to give you their money and have to sit and wait around. The pre-order method as well kind of takes the power out of your hands in terms of your customer satisfaction as well. For example, if I tell customers, okay, jacket's coming out end of this month, it will take 4 weeks to get made, 1 week to be shipped to me, so we're going to have it shipped to you around about March, sort of April time. But then now I've made all these sales and I give my supplier the order, and my supplier says to me, oh, actually, sorry, we've got a delay in production now. It'll be 2-3 more weeks on top of the original time. We've now got a big issue on customer satisfaction where they already waited 4 to 5 weeks. Now another 2 or 3 on top of that. you might lose a few customers because of that delay there. So unless you've got a really strong rapport with your supplier, you know they can guarantee things being on time, it's quite a high risk to do a pre-order, because any delays is going to really hit back on you really badly. I've had that sting before. It's not fun. The emails, it's not fun. It's not fun. Another con to doing the pre-order method as well is that every single item's got an MOQ. So for example, on this jacket, it'll probably be a 100-piece MOQ. If I release it as a pre-order online now, and let's just say we only sold 20 in the first or in the pre-order window, I have to fulfill those 20 orders, which means I have to purchase 100 jackets. So it means I've got 80 jackets still that I have to shift and sell online, because I only sold 20 so far. So that's more pressure on me now. So again, if you're going to do pre-order, be aware that if you do pre-order method, you have to pay for the MOQ anyway, regardless. So can you hit that number is the main question. If you can hit that number, do you really need to go and do a pre-order method, or do you need to go and save some more money and then buy the bulk and do it? Alright, so let's summarize it, okay? The pre-order method is an easy way, low-cost way to get your products out there and to get a larger collection released online to your customer base. You need to make the sample, you market the sample, and you sell orders online without the actual products in your hands. You then get production made, get it received, send out to your customers. That's the pre-order method. Pros: low cost, low risk. You're able to release more at one time, and many other pros. The cons is that one, you run the risk of being forced to make the MOQ if you don't hit it anyway. So that's, like I said, if you're doing a jacket, got 100 MOQ, and I missed the MOQ by 80 units, I've still got to make the other 80 units, make that 100 units. So I'm losing money regardless. Two, you are now at risk of delays from your supplier side, so that can ruin customer satisfaction. Three, you may lose a lot of sales unknowingly from people that don't want to wait 4 to 5 weeks to get an item in on a pre-order, especially with your first-time customers. So is there a right time to do pre-orders? Yes, there actually is. I believe when you run your brand for a few years now, you've established some sort of rapport with your customers and a lot of trust as well, that yes, if you wanted to do a pre-order for a drop, it is valid to do so. You can say, for example, let's say you got a really hyped up item. Like let's just say this jacket has come out already and it's sold 300 pieces in the first day. And I'm like, damn, this is doing really well. I want to do a new colorway now in this jacket. I may run it as a pre-order then to maximize the sales that I can get in on that new colorway, and then shift it afterwards in the remaining bulk on top of that. That's one way of doing this. Like I say, I'm going to do a pre-order for the first 24 hours, see what my numbers are like, and I can add an extra 100 or so on top of that to the bulk production to keep on the site after and maximize the sales on the item. That's probably the best and the only time that I would say to do a pre-order. And if you've got a really strong and reliable manufacturer, then yes, you can do pre-orders. If not, I would avoid it. I would try and either build slowly on doing smaller bulk production, or finding suppliers that can do smaller MOQs, or just build your finances up and your capital up, and then when you're ready to actually buy the bulk and you can afford that risk, then go into bulk. But I would avoid doing pre-order on your first drop, because you haven't got the trust there, there's no rapport there, you're a new brand, and it's a high risk for you as a new brand to go into pre-orders straight away. I'm Email4K, love for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to the webpage as well. And any more questions you have on how to start a brand, how to grow a brand, or even anything in general, pop it down below and I'll see you in a new video.